Hey YouTube, and welcome back to Adoption Talk. I really just want to thank everybody who has tuned in and showed me support. Your love is really appreciated. What I want to talk to you about today is reunion issues. Those who are entering into a reunion with your first family, there's some issues that may come up that I want to discuss so that you can be prepared for and protect yourself from getting more hurt. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is, or I'll just list them. Some of the issues that may come up are secrecy. It's possible that nobody in your first family even knows about you besides your first mother. The second issue that can come up is other children. It may make you feel hurt if your mother, say she had children before you or soon after. You may feel like, well, why was I the one that she gave up? And so that could be something that can cause you an issue. Miscommunication. We have to understand that although we are blood related, we don't know each other. And so you may take something wrong that's said, or you may read something or perceive something that's not even there, just based on the fact that you aren't familiar with each other's communication style. And also there's the painful realization of plain outright rejection. Sometimes a mother has already put you in the past, buried those feelings, and is not interested in bringing up those feelings at all. And so it's very important to limit your expectation. Yes, you do, and you are fully entitled to searching out your first family, but you really have no control over how they may react to you. And so some of the things that we can do, some of the feelings that may actually arise is anger, jealousy, and you may have other fears. And I want to remind you that the feelings of anger, jealousy, or fear, that they're just emotions. They're just your feelings. They don't have any control over you. It's a feeling inside, yes, but that's why we're able to use the power of our minds to control how we allow ourselves to continue to feel. The emotion may arise like, oh my God, I'm so angry, okay? But you don't have to act out in anger. And you can tell yourself, like, look, I'm angry about this situation, but I'm going to think logically about this. Let me make the reasons why. Go ahead and let yourself understand. Try to have some empathy for why your first mother, we'll just keep it plain, would, possibly reject you. You want to try to have a little bit of empathy there. And you want to check yourself if you're feeling, worse if you're feeling, if you're internalizing some pain because your first mother had other children or something like that. So if these feelings come up, I want to give you a few tools to practice if these feelings do come up. First of all, I want you to find some sort of an outlet for your emotions. It's much easier said than done, but the relationship with your first family, with your first mother, it's really fragile. Okay, so you don't want to push her further away by expressing all of your negative feelings towards her. You may feel super angry about whatever's going on, but if you want to continue and foster a positive relationship, you're going to have to cut her a little slack. I want to give you some tools of how to deal with some of these negative emotions that may arise. First, I would suggest that you find an outlet for your emotions so that you can calm down before you communicate your feelings to your newly found loved one. Whether it be to vent to a friend, whether it be to write a letter or make yourself a video. You don't necessarily have to send the message outward. It's really just for you to get those feelings off of your chest so that you can start thinking logically about the next steps that you want to take in your relationship with your newfound loved one. Another thing that I would suggest is that you find a network of supporters who understand you. I feel so fortunate that in the last couple of days I found a couple of Facebook groups that are specifically for adoptees, specifically in my particular adoptive situation, and just being able to read through other posts and give them support. I made my own post. I received so much support, and it just felt so good. It just feels like I'm not the only one. For me, I had never done any research. I had never studied the effects, the psychological effects of adoption on me ever before, until I decided to make this channel, and I'm finding that some of the feelings that I have are absolutely normal, and it's completely comforting to me that I'm not just some crazy person who can't get over herself. You know, these are real feelings, and it's okay to have these feelings. And the last thing that I would like to remind you is that a reunion is a process. It is not a destination. It may not be smooth in the beginning, but there is still hope. You know, if your first mother, you know, maybe she is standoffish or, you know, unsure at first, you know, give her some time. You know, take it slow, especially if being in communion with them is what you really want in your heart. Take it slow. Give it time to build. It's a relationship. It's, you know, obviously neither one of you are the same person that you would be had you never been separated. So, you know, now you have to take things a little bit more slowly. So I hope that those suggestions help you out a little bit in preparing yourself for a reunion with your first family. And I'd love to hear more from you all. If you have a story to tell, or if you have some suggestions or some experiences that could help others, I would really love for you to comment in the section, send me some sort of a personal message, however you want to do it. Communicate with me so that I can amplify your voice. And I want to end by saying peace, love, and healing to all of those who are affected by adoption.